on the channel, we're back to the DC Multiverse with McFarlane Toys with 2 store exclusives, as we got the Walmart exclusive Dark Flash and the Target exclusive Owlman.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse unboxing and review. And today we got a Target and a Walmart exclusive in Owlman and Dark Flash. But remember, for all your DC Multiverse needs that aren't store exclusives and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description below or code Kyle to save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. We all know how that goes. But today we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start it off in a hurry with Dark Flash. Now, Dark Flash, a character I am not familiar with. I don't really follow DC Comics at all anymore. However, a cool figure always catches my eye, and that's where I jumped in. And I was on my travels. You saw it on the figure hunt. I found this in the wilds of Wisconsin on a business tour. So I picked this up. You guys saw all that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the Friday figure hunts. But Dark Flash caught my eye and he came home with me. It's an interesting one, as we can see right there. We do got some effect pieces, got a stand, got a card, got the blue background, and then you got Flash and his apparent dark persona. And we'll find all about it on the back of the card, of course. But we got Dark Flash, Speed Metal. Oh, I love Speed Metal. Give me some Racer X all day long. Scott Travis, shout out to you. Dark Flash on the other side, DC Multiverse. On the back, just a regular back, no blurbs, nothing like that. An interesting back here, though, and I was looking through these figures, as there was quite a few of these on the pegs. I said, wait a minute, what are they trying to pull here? As it looks like each one has a different head, and I guess I did find out, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like only this head that I got has been released. But will we see variants? Will we see the rest? Something tells me we probably will, but we'll see what happens with all that in the future. I always got to pull this whole inner part out. It always drives me nuts on these figures. Oh, there you go. It'll come out eventually. See you later. Goodbye. Let's get this card out and get this. See you later. Goodbye. There's the card. Can I get the stand out? Can I get the stand? Kyle's last stand is what this is. There we go. See you later. And there's the stand. We've seen these before. See you later. Spider-Man style. Goodbye. Let's see what's going on with the old Dark Flash here. And oh my gosh, there's tons of Dark Flashes. Real name unknown. When the speedsters are so fast, how could death possibly catch them? Think about it. That's some deep thoughts. A dark amalgamation, seemingly of the Speed Force's own design, with little known about it. It comes clad in black speedster suit with a rotting undead face. It collects the dead of those gifted with speed to return them to the Speed Force at the end of their lives. That still doesn't stop the speedsters from trying to outrun their own personal Reaper. So that's an interesting idea. I guess, how do you outrun death? I don't know. A lot of people have been trying to figure that out. A lot of people smarter than me, of course. Now we got the old Dark Flash right there. Of course he's locked in. The old plastic prison. Gotta get the old scissors out. We gotta free him. Free him from this. McFarlane keeping everybody on lock. We know how they do. They don't want anybody going anywhere. Especially Flash, a guy like this that's so fast, you got to keep him locked down, or else he's just going to scoot right off the table. I'm taking my life into my own hands here, trying to get him out. Can I get this one around the waist? It's very tight. There we go. And one more bicep one, and we should be off to the races. No pun intended here. As we got him out. Oh my gosh, these are locked in too, and I got twist ties flying everywhere. What are we doing, McFarlane? What are we doing? I heard McFarlane Toys has a price increase coming. I believe I did say about that. I said I expect that fully in 2023. If I'm McFarlane, it'd be a perfect time to do pinless joints for them. I think that would be the smart move. See you later. What you do is you get a price increase. Everybody always grumbles about that, but you mix in pinless joints at the time of the price increase. Really helps soften the blow, and I think it would go a long way. So we'll see what happens with McFarlane there. But rumors of a price increase coming very soon. We'll see what happens. We do get some effect pieces here, very lightning-like, very Flash-like. I think this makes a lot of sense. I like the looks of these. Looking very good. A little harder plastic than I was expecting. I was expecting these to be a little softer, more like the Marvel Legends. They are actually hard plastic, so there you go. Now we got old Flash here, and what's old Flash up to? Man, he's got a little bit of a loose left arm. I've been seeing that more and more with McFarlane. Some looseness in some of the joints, and obviously some broken figures of late that have really hurt my feelings. Really personally hurt my feelings. They have, yes, let me tell you. But very loose in that right arm. I don't like that at all. And it even has like a little substance, like a little liquidy substance around there, so a little plastic shine. But man, that's an extremely loose arm. Not the best work there for Flash. But the arms do go all the way around. You do got butterfly action. You do got a bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, of course. Hands back and forth, side to side. You do get a waist. Yes, you get waist and the hula hoop. So a double articulation there. Of course, the head does go around, back and forth, up and down. You can do those big old Flash splits if you need to. You got double jointed knees. And then you get an ankle. Ankle looks really good. No ugly ball for the most part. And then, of course, the patented McFarlane toe articulation. You got to have that. We know how that goes. Breaking this figure down, it's like a Bizarro World Flash is what it looks like. It's a zombie Flash, after all. You got a very undead head with the mouth wide open, the teeth in the mouth. Darkness going throughout. You got the yellow eyes, the black hood. Gold color against the black really does pop here. And then you get the gold and black all over the jumpsuit going on. Not a bad figure at all, even if I don't know about the character. Really does fit in with some of those Blackest Night characters, maybe some zombie characters. There's a few uses for a Flash like this, and it'll be interesting if we end up getting more of these. I'm honestly shocked that McFarlane didn't put out like 5 of these in different head sculpts, just to make people go crazy, basically. And this stand is fighting me on it. He shouldn't be fitting on this stand. He shouldn't be fighting with a stand for McFarlane. And there it is. Because that's the best I'm going to get it right there. But it does look good. I like what it is. And for around $20, it seems like it's worth the dabble into. It'll look good on the shelf there. Now we turn our attention to Owlman, part of the Starro Build-A-Figure. Of course, the Target exclusive. I had no plans to buy any of these. I don't really know Starro that well. It isn't something I really want in my collection. So I'll probably sell those Build-A-Figure pieces. But Owlman, right when he came out, there was a lot of Targets, mine included, that had him on clearance for $9 immediately. So I jumped in there, I picked up Owlman, said, $9, that works for me. Not super familiar with the Owlman character. I guess the card will tell us a little bit more about it. But I think it's like an alternate universe wherein it's supposed to be Bruce Wayne's brother, I've heard. Somebody can fact check that, but I guess we'll see what it says on the back of the card for him. But we got the Starro pieces there. It feels a little bit deluxe, of course. And then you get Owlman in the package. Owlman, to me, looks like a character that might have been in... Was it the Ultraverse? Is that what it was called back in the day? You had like Prime and some of those guys. What was it? Malibu Comics, I think? And I think Marvel bought Malibu Comics, if I remember correctly. So I don't know if that really all checks out. But he almost looks like somebody that would have been in like Malibu Comics back in the day, or Image Comics possibly. Owlman on the side. Same old stuff over there. A little instructions how to build the Starro. And the Starro is an interesting one. It's a Build-A-Figure over time, which you don't see all the time. Usually the Build-A-Figure is done in one wave. Instead, they were slowly releasing characters once a quarter, every couple of months, something like that, which I like that a little bit. See you later. I like that idea. A little patience goes a long way sometimes. I thought that was a pretty cool idea that they did there. See you later. Spider-Man style, kinda. See if we can get the stand out of here. Oh, there it is. See you later. And the stand, fight me. See you later. Goodbye. Had enough of you, stand. Now we got to check out old Owlman here. What's up with old Owlman? Thomas Wayne Jr., hailing from Earth 3. Oh, absolutely beautiful this time of year. Earth 3, I think they have the opposite. I'm headed towards winter. They're headed towards summer. Earth 3, you can't beat it, that's for sure. Recommend the trip. Pricey, but recommend it. Thomas Wayne Jr. is the eldest son of Thomas and Martha Wayne. As per most Wayne families across the multiverse, the Wayne family was fabulously wealthy, but on this world, they were also corrupt. Oh, man. Following his parents and brother Bruce's brutal deaths at the hands of the rival criminal kingpin Boss Gordon, Thomas decided to become a vigilante. Using the wealth now at his disposal, he creates an owl-themed suit, dons the moniker of Owlman to assert fear and dominance over Gotham City. Interesting times for sure. There it is. Old Owlman in the plastic prison. I'm anxious to find out what all the fuss is about with Owlman. It's going to be an interesting one on the shelf. And boy, these McFarlane guys, I've just recently put my McFarlane shelf together. Stay tuned. You might see this by the time this video drops. Obviously, these videos drop much earlier on the Patreon channel, sometimes months early. That's what this one may do as well. But I will be putting a collector's tour out there eventually, and you will see how I display my McFarlane toys. And one thing I've really noticed is how much real estate they take up. Quite a lot of real estate, honestly. Uh-oh, forgot about the waist. Gotta get them unlocked. Not coming out without that. And pull it out. Jeez. Twist ties go a-flying. There it is. All right, then there's Starro in there. And I'm just going to leave Starro in there. I have no point to really take him out right now, but there he is. Comes with a little chest piece, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it is what it is. A decent Build-A-Figure. It's definitely different than most Build-A-Figures we see from any line out there. So I do like the looks of it. Just not for me. Can't get it all. We know how that goes. But Owlman is an interesting one. It is definitely feel like a Malibu Comics character. Definitely looks like Batman, but Owl-esque. So he's got the Owlman head, very similar to Batman, similar but different. We got that going on. He's got some yellow eyes and nice skin tone. A really good head on this guy, of course. Head goes side to side, back and forth, up and down. Arm does go up and down, but limited by the cape. You get a bicep cut, double jointed elbows, hands back and forth, little hula hoop, no waist, big old owl-like splits. Then you got the big old knees, double jointed, of course, and then ankles and foot articulation. So very paint by numbers McFarlane articulation here. Very Batman-esque throughout. I mean, you see that throughout in the black and the grays. A little bit of yellows for the eyes there. A nice belt going on that is sculpted in, nice pockets and all that kind of stuff. I really do like the look of the cape. Got that owl feel to it. Looks really, really nice. And I like how it's folded in here as well. Definitely looks good here. But a little bit plain Jane. I mean, it does look like a Batman. I think you have this on your shelf. And we know McFarlane's never turned away a Batman figure. They'll make every incarnation. I think a lot of people would come by and see this. Oh, what version of Batman is that? Oh, no. Let me sit down and let me tell you the story of Owlman. That's what you would say. But it definitely looks very similar to Batman. But that makes a lot of sense as well. But very, very cool looking figure. I like this Owlman, especially for under 10 bucks. Man, I had no problems with that. And I'm sure I could sell these Build-A-Figure pieces for like 8 bucks or something. So it turns into like a $2 figure. Man, got to get a deal all day long. That's a good one for me. Between these two, I probably like the Dark Flash more just because he's so zombie looking. But both good enough figures, especially under the times I picked these up. So we're going to go with it from there. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You pick these guys up? Any thoughts on these two at all? Did you build Starro? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. You might as well like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. And we got even more content over on the Patreon. We get videos like this much earlier than traditional YouTube. Bonus content, exclusive content, monthly Q&As, giveaways, you name it. A lot going on over the old Patreon channel. And best of all, you do support the channel. And you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up and follow along over there on social media at SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter and Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Dark Flash and the Owlman, I am Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.